Welcome to Greenable Woodbridge. I'm your host, Carolyn Ehrlich, and today we have with us the 1st Ward Councilwoman, Nancy Drumm, and the 5th Ward Councilwoman, Debbie Meehan. And these two ladies have been for years now spearheading our buy local program throughout the township, not just in their wards. And I invited them here to tell us about what's happening this year and why you go to all the trouble to do this. So,
I'll speak for both of us on the part of the councilwoman. We very much have similar lives, for lack of a better way to describe it. We are really out there in the community 100%. Debbie has her newspaper. She walks, talks, and sleeps and eats the community with her role that she plays on council. And I work at the Chamber of Commerce, and I'm all about advocating for our local businesses. And, you know, some of our best friends, you know, own businesses in our township.
That's right.
Debbie owns a business. I had a business for 13 years. And we really just want to put it out there to everyone and make our community and our residents aware that how important it is to, you know, build upon our community, and our businesses in our community are our friends.
Yes.
They're our neighbors, they're our friends, they work really, really hard, and you know, we felt the urge to support them.
Yes.
So when
they do support us.
Yeah, they do support us. They are vital for the success of our community. We were asked to go on to the buy local from you off of the Green Team Advisory Group. I believe there's 12 subcommittees,
Right.
and we're one of them. And you know, we take it to heart, and we're working really hard to bring the buy local Greenable to everyone in our community.
Right. I know you had a meeting was it last night or the night before?
The night before.
Yep. And you had a lot of people there.
Yeah, it was. We only meet probably about 5 times a year, so it's non-invasive, but we're always meeting to try to come up with an idea. Debbie had a great idea to put a mystery business so that there's people walking into the business. If you want to talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, we put that. I put it in the paper, and it's a local business. What we do is, not everybody knows all the businesses here, so we try somehow to get them through the door. If we can get them through the door, whether it's through our little mystery contest or it's through for the shopping bags this year for the holidays, it's a way for them to get in there. Once they're in there, you can kind of capture them, and you could show them what a great business you have. And they, like Nancy said, the businesses here in our community really are local businesses. They're people that live here. They raise their children. They put a lot of money. They donate a lot of money to a lot of different things, whether it's the sign at Colonial High School or, you know, all of the various events that we do. They're always writing out a check and giving us money. So in the same respect, we should go and support them, because without them, we can't do a lot of the things that we do.
They really do support us. I mean, just to take one business and one example, if you go into Vito Mazza and you look in where you hang up your coats, they have a shelf of bags that are ready to go if somebody comes in and says, I'm doing a tricky tray or something, and they have it ready. That's a shelf full. And that's how many requests they get. And I'm sure you talk to the businesses. What they tell you, so they're out there helping us. There isn't a sports team, a cheerleader team. So much of what you do, Debbie, is helping people.
I mean, unfortunately, we have to do a lot of dinners, and you know, people get sick, and we try to help them. And it's through these businesses that they'll donate all kinds of baskets that we can, you know, give away and donate and raffle off to make money for families in need. So they really are. They're a core part of our community, and you know, we should support them. We should buy local. We should stay in the area and help the people that help us through.
So that was a great idea. So that's why we have these meetings. So we had a meeting in September, and I brought an idea that actually my daughter was chatting with me about, because she said, I'm really going to make an effort to buy locally for the holidays. And I thought, wow, what a great idea. So we met with our group, our buy local group, which consists of businesses and township employees, Debbie and I, and residents, so anyone can join the buy local team. And we said this idea, which we called I Took the Pledge. So I took the pledge as a personal commitment for you to shop locally, basically is what it is. It's all the reasons why you should shop local. It's all about sustainability. It's all about co-marketing and businesses, interacting with other businesses and just having people walk in. And so what we do is we came up with this idea to, whenever you take the pledge, you get a red shopping bag that says I took the pledge. And what it is it's just really, really trying to bring awareness to residents when they shop for the holidays, hence a red bag. Mm-hmm. They will be, supporting our local businesses, and they'll be either whether it's gift cards from Vito Mazza, like you mentioned, Vito Mazza, mm-hmm. Gift certificates, shopping, the Woodbridge Center Mall. Believe it or not, so many of their businesses are local.
Yes.
There are more than 50 businesses mm-hmm. at the Woodbridge Mall. Amy Bellasano, the manager, told me that are local businesses. It's really amazing, and they are going to give us a vacant store, and they're going to let us promote that I took the pledge for the holidays.
And there's another business that's supporting us. Amy and the mall will do anything. Yes. They're always supporting us. Yeah. And one of the things that make our buy local a little bit different than other towns' buy locals is that we include the mall, mm-hmm. we include the box stores, because mm-hmm. our sense is, if Home Depot decided to invest here in our town and be here for the convenience of our residents, mm-hmm. then we should have them as part of our buy local. Right. And all of these stores do contribute to the town and create so many jobs too, which is important.
Yes.
And these are our husbands, our wives, our children mm-hmm. that are working there.
Yeah, even just last week we celebrated the anniversary of Colonia Pharmacy for mm-hmm. 20 years. They've been there, and they are such a good partner to our community, a great neighbor. And one of the things I mentioned when I talked was most of the people that work there, you'll find, are Colonia High School kids mm-hmm. or JFK, or they're always local kids that they hire, and it's great. And I've seen some of them that have gone on now that are behind the counter doing prescriptions because they're going to go back to be a pharmacy. So great. It's important that, you can't say it enough, that we support these businesses because they really do. They take care of.
And don't forget about the restaurants.
Yeah,
they employ an awful lot.
They do.
Yeah, there are an awful lot of restaurants. We just had the Taste of Woodbridge, which was a great opportunity for all of our local restaurants to be all from Woodbridge. There were so many of them, I don't even know how many, and they were able to showcase their goods. So that was a great night. It was a fundraiser, and we mm-hmm. held it right at our very own Woodbridge Community Center. So that was really great. The other good thing that came out of the Buy Local Committee was Carolyn had asked, as a role model for the Downtown Merchants Association here in Woodbridge Township, the Colonia business community that Debbie leads in Colonia, to try to get some of our other downtowns to bubble up and do similar things. So Jay McLaughlin is the president mm-hmm. of the Ford's business community. It's just about 2 years old, I believe. Yes. And they're doing a phenomenal job, and that stemmed out of the Buy Local Committee as well. So there's some great things happening in other towns to showcase.
And we kind of try to pull it all together too, like the chamber and the Ford business community and the Colonia business. We try to, we support each other. We use them for different things, and mm-hmm. we really do. We work well together. We try to network together and just bring everybody.
Yeah. And that is one of the keys, is that our downtowns, and we're lucky to have 5 downtowns, they're not competing with each other.
No, they're not.
They're co-advertising, they work together, and downtown Main Street will be advertising, even though everybody gets it now, but before Colonia Corner became Woodbridge Corner, they advertised in there, and smart, because you want to get the people from Colonia. The whole thought of, I live in Colonia, I'm not going to Ford's, that's done. It's really 10 towns, but we really are one community.
It's not that far.
And the other good thing for Debbie and I is, since we are on council, we have an opportunity to work along with administration, and we can't be successful in our downtowns and our local businesses if we don't have the support from the administration. And our administration has been doing a great job in going ahead and redeveloping our downtowns and giving us parking lots. We just got a huge parking lot created behind our Main Street here in downtown Woodbridge. It's beautiful. We're getting a pathway through to our downtown area. I believe Ford is getting some opportunities and
do some parking
trying to just beautify. We got beautiful lights. We got planters and things like that are coming out of our administration and our SID, and so those opportunities have been wonderful too, and it really brings a fresh look to our downtowns.
Yeah, because if the downtown businesses look nice, if it looks like a nice area and it's attractive and it has all the little pretty lights, and it does, it brings people in, they want to shop there. So we as a township want to make those areas look nice to help the businesses thrive.
It's so important for the downtown to look nice.
Right.
Absolutely.
And that's what makes people want to come down. And our downtowns are really looking
Well,
nice.
we got the trucks off of Main Street. I mean, you sat in Amici's, you're trying to eat a little Italian deli across the street, which is great, and you sit at the table and the table shakes. Now that the trucks are off of Main Street and Green Street, we have an opportunity to be in a good place, maybe do some outside seating and really cozy it up a bit. All those things happen because administration is working along with us to make it all good for the businesses.
And improvements are coming to the Inman Avenue district too.
Yes, they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, that big smile.
We need some lights and make it look pretty at the holidays, and so we are working on that. We're taking some steps forward, which I'm really excited. By next year, they'll see a change, and it'll look beautiful down there, and that will help the businesses.
So, and another thing that we're doing too, and I know I've been talking about this forever, but we're getting federal money for this, and you have to wait a long time for federal grants even after they're awarded, but we are getting bike paths that will go to all of the downtowns.
I saw some of the bike lanes being
so
set up.
we got a little bit, so we're getting there, but that will be wonderful when people can actually ride a bike, and then it becomes even more sustainable.
Right.
Yes.
Because we talk about buy local being sustainable because you don't have to drive far, but when you walk and when you take a bike, it even becomes more sustainable.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's another big project that we had support from. So we have, I don't know if we'll talk about Small Business Saturday.
Oh,
That's
definitely,
coming up, November 25th. It's a great, supported by American Express. It's called Small Business Saturday, and we get mats and we get balloons and we get all these things that we get in a big packet from American Express to be able to celebrate. It's the Friday after Thanksgiving, and we have a holiday stroll on our downtown Main Street. We have a play that we do. The mayor narrates. It's called This Ain't No Oz or something like that.
Right.
And that's a free event for our community to go to with their family. It's at 2:30 on November 25th, and in the morning we're going to be doing an arthritis fundraiser, a walk, stroll, or run, and it's $10, and we're going to be able to do that in the morning. Hopefully, have a nice weather at Seabourn Park. So,
talk a little bit about what's involved in the holiday stroll.
The holiday stroll is very cool. We have a bunch of businesses that are able to put out vendor tables to be able to, showcase their businesses. We have a horse and buggy, so the families could jump up and down on the carriage, and then it's nice. It's under the lights. We started under the lights last year, so it's from 4 to 6 o'clock because we don't have to shut down Main Street during the day. It's not. We're always very conducive to our businesses, so we just shut it down temporarily. And we do the horse and buggy. We do pictures with Santa, and it's just a really, really fun night. And it looks beautiful because we were able to get a lot of lights downtown Main Street, all the Christmas lights around the trees, and we actually keep them lit now all year round.
Yes, because they are so beautiful.
So beautiful. So the Woodbridge Township Recreation Department oversees all that, and I know that the other communities are also doing things.
But I just want to add one thing on to what we're doing in Woodbridge. Is Steve Dillon from Dillon Music is sponsoring a band that's going to be playing on Main Street.
Oh, that's wonderful. That night on the 25th?
During the holiday stroll,
Oh, great. Great. Oh, that'll be great.
Right. You have to know about that because you coordinate the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Well, all these good things to know about. I don't know everything.
And Debbie, you have some great things going on in Colonia.
Yeah, we do. Actually, on the 14th, 14th of November, we are going to do our turkey trot. And it's funny, when it started out, it was very small. I think we had like 3 little turkeys going down the street. But each year now, they are, it's getting a little bit bigger, and we invite people to dress up as pilgrims or turkeys or whatever. And we go down Inman Avenue. Same thing, we don't close down the avenue because it isn't conducive to businesses. And we close it down, you know, now and again. So we stay on the sidewalk, we walk down to the Evergreen Center. It leaves from School 21 at 1 o'clock, and we go down to the Evergreen Center. And everything is free. We ask that you bring food. So we've had the Light Bright Academy, where they've come with wagons full of food, and we've brought it down the street. And we really do. We gather a lot of food, and then afterwards the kids can go on a hayride and pick a pumpkin, and we have a face painter and just a lot of things. But same thing. It's sponsored by the Colonial Business Community, and it's a way for those businesses to get out there and be a part of the community, where when a parent sees them, they go, okay, you know, now I have a face to that business, and I'm gonna, you know, they're doing all this great stuff for my children. I'm gonna go sponsor them and, you know, patronize them. And we also have the Christmas tree lighting, where we have our live holiday zoo. And that's become quite a hit with Herbie the camel, which is probably now about 2,000 pounds. And
the firehouse.
Santa Claus comes and sprinkles magic dust
from the ladder truck.
Over the Christmas tree to light it, and it's a fabulous night, and it's such a nice community night. And again, that's sponsored by the Colonial Business Community, and they're out there doing so much, these businesses, for our residents, and you know, it's a good time to give back to them.
And the Ford's business community, they also are doing a multitude of things since they started, similar to the CBC. They did their first tree lighting last December. It was, I think, the first Friday in December. It was magnificent. I mean, I had a couple people come up to me and said, I've lived in Fords for 46 years. We've never done anything like this. So it's very satisfying to us to see all of the stuff that happens. It's a lot of work, but it's so satisfying to see all these great things. And they had done an event in the summer, something like a summer event with a jigsaw puzzle, where they go into each of the businesses and try to, you know, put the puzzle together.
Again, a way to get them through the door.
A way to get them foot traffic through the businesses. And the Ford's businesses is doing it as well. In addition to the Township doing all their tree lightings and everything else.
We got localized.
A lot of good stuff coming up.
I want to make mention of the Colonial Business Community, because they do something that I am so impressed with. They do all of these great events in town, and they're always helping. But it's not about advertising them or promoting them. For instance, when they do their taste, it's about raising money for a cause. And, you know, I always felt, my God, that's the best promotion you can, self-promotion you can do is by giving, in a sense. So, Debbie, you want to talk about that a little bit?
You know, it is funny, because when we originally put the group together, it was to network and bring business to each other's business. But it's now become where we're doing these events, and we're like, all right, what are we doing next, and how are we going to raise money for this? And when we do the Taste of Colonia, we raise a lot of money, we gather a lot of food, and we have a lot of fun. And that's important too. We've gotten to know each other as friends, not just business people. And we patronize each other, we help each other. If somebody has a problem, we talk about it. But really the heart of the Colonial Business Community is really to give to the community and bring these great tree lighting events and turkey trots, and we always have something going on. So it really, it's a great way. It's a whole great group.
It's kind of buy local, give local, and care local.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like to say,
absolutely.
Think globally, act locally.
Yeah.
That is like so important. And you know, I forgot to tell everyone that's listening how to take the pledge.
I
forgot to do that.
Close it,
I'm sorry. It's online. You can go into the website. There's a link on there. There's a weekly online newsletter that our public relations director puts out at e-news, and it's right on there now. He's been running it every week. He puts it out every Thursday or Friday, and you just go onto the Township website, go on to Buy Local, and you'll be able to either type it in on the computer. We've been at events. We started in the summer at Summerfest at the community center. One of our employees has a PC, a little kiosk, and we've had a lot of sign times. We have about 170 so far that have taken the pledge.
That is
so
great.
I just wanted to make sure that I mentioned that because I didn't say how to do it.
Right. And after the holidays are done, let's make it a pledge, not just a holiday pledge, but an everyday kind of thing where the majority of what I buy will be local.
I hope so. I really do. It's just too important to our businesses not to do that.
Right.
We need to be vibrant and stay vibrant. So,
and another thing that we do a lot of locally is, and it's sort of buy local, but you know, part of the buy local, as I said before, is to stay here and not get in your cars and go somewhere else. So I think this is something that both of you can hit on, is kind of have fun and entertain yourself locally with all of our concerts and shows and everything we do here.
There's something every day.
There's something every day.
And the best part is it's free. The concerts are free.
We talked about that at the Buy Local. One of the women that was at my meeting, Gail, she owns Grateful Dog Grooming on New Brunswick Avenue, said it's so great for her because she has 2 kids, and then there's always the 2 kids have 2 or 3 friends, so when she's going out with 8 or 9 people. So it's really cool for her to be able to have an opportunity to go to free events in town. Yeah. It makes so much sense. And then we have the theater now in Woodbridge Middle School.
Right.
We have plays and concerts there, and the Avenel Arts Village. We didn't even talk about that.
Yep, that's going to be the Avenel. You know, when I talk about 5 downtowns, and you're probably counting on your fingers.
Right.
Well, I count Avenel.
You should know.
And absolutely. We're going to have it in the, Avenel Village.
Big
and there are a lot of businesses that are springing up and refurbishing. Avenel Pharmacy put a lot of money into their business. It looks beautiful, and we're going to be watching that come to life.
We put out a magazine, a membership directory through the Chamber of Commerce every 2 years, and we're just preparing it to be due out for the state of the township at the end of January, and we're picking out pictures, and we put Avenel Arts Village right on the front cover because we're so excited about it, and really looking forward to some great things there in the theater and Anthony and all the shows that'll be coming our way. So
today I just met with 2 beautiful young ladies who are, because we're going to have a restaurant right on the site, and they are going to make sure that there's entertainment at the restaurant whenever it's open. There'll be either a singer there or somebody playing an instrument or just something going on.
Cool.
So there's going to be a lot of living locally going on
steps
there
in the right, and there's a lot of condominiums and apartments and a lot of more people that will be able to take advantage of all the great things that are coming.
Right.
So
we need to talk about our app.
Oh, the Buy Local app. Yeah, Buy Now. It's called Buy Now. And, I didn't talk about either the deals that the businesses could do. Casey Wagner is in charge of that. And there are opportunities on the Buy Local app to be able to put deals on. It's free. It's a great opportunity for the businesses to get out there into the community. It's right on the phone, and you get all the information on our website as well. It's right on there. You can sign up, you can download it. It gives you a tutorial on how to do that right on our website. So it's great. It has events on there. It has Facebook, photos, shopping, business directory. Everything's on that little app for our township. So that's been a wonderful tool for everyone to be able to use as well.
Right. And that started with a member of the Colonia.
Yeah, the Evergreen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Wow.
So, and when we were talking before about the turkey trot, I wanted to mention about the seniors because they come out and they do they have our tables for the kids.
They have a table, and it's great. It's intergenerational, and that's a beautiful thing. But they'll do cookies with the kids, and the kids love it, and the seniors love it, and it's a great time. And again, the businesses are just fabulous, and we really do need to think about where we're going to shop and how to help. Because if they leave, we have vacant stores, and there's nothing there, and your downtown just really falls apart. So we need to keep these businesses there. It just makes for a better community, a healthier community.
And then there's one last downtown that we have to mention, and that is Oak Tree Road.
Yes.
Which is as vibrant as you
boy.
can be.
Yeah.
And everybody should be going and enjoying the ethnic neighborhood that's there. The shopping, the restaurants, there's beautiful jewelry stores, and there's just there's always things going on there too.
Absolutely.
It's a great, vibrant downtown. So
I know a lot of people that aren't from our town, and they're just amazed by what our town has to offer. They say to me, we don't have any of this in our town.
Right.
And it's a proud moment, because I know that we work really hard at providing our residents and our businesses with a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, there's
so
so
we have
much.
to
There's so
wrap
much.
up. We have about a minute for each of you to kind of a final thought. So you started, so Debbie, do you want to do the...
Well, I think I've said everything I wanted to say. But again, I really want to give a shout out to the Colonial business community and the Ford business community and the Chamber and all these people that work so hard to make this a better community for our families, a better place to live. It's just, Woodbridge really is, when the mayor says the best town around, it truly is. We have so much here, and everything you need is right here in our backyards, and you don't have to travel far. We have entertainment, we have great restaurants, we have great businesses, and just patronize them and keep them healthy, because we want to keep them.
That's right.
Great. Nancy?
Thank you, Carol. Take the Buy Local Pledge. Exactly what Debbie said. We need to support our local businesses. It's very important.
Well, thank you, ladies.
You're welcome.
Thank
you.
They're great promoters of Buy Local. And thank you, everybody. Thank you for shopping local and for watching Greenable Woodbridge and being part of the excitement and part of the change.